looking at our mental health. So I think it's really important that we face that and talk about it. So, mental health affects us in so many different ways, and each one of us individually in different ways. So for some of us, it's something that we just ignore and get on with and put it to our side, whether we're feeling a little bit down or a bit depressed, we just get on with it. And for some of us, it's very, very strong, and we end up, perhaps seeing a doctor, taking antidepressants, um, and going even further, ending up in a psychiatric hospital. So mental health is a really, really big issue that the world, has ignored for a very long time. And if any of us can talk about it, just our own personal mental health issues, it just brings it out into the open a little bit more. And I think that's incredibly important for us to understand how mental health affects our life and our living and our day to day. So if I'm going through things when I'm going out on my trips or in my home or wherever, I will let you know about this. I will let you know how I feel. And I don't want your sympathy. You can write little comments if you like. You can even write comments about how you feel that day. That would be great, because just for everybody to know that everybody goes through some sort of mental health problem, issue daily, and we do. Most of us just get on with it. But if we can talk about it and have people understand it, then it just helps us that little bit more get through the day, I think. And you can just think to yourself, I'm not alone. And I think that's a very big thing to know, is that you're not alone, because we've always felt alone and we shouldn't do. So I just wanted to say that. So when I'm going out on my trips or whatever I'm filming for you, if I'm in a bad place or if I'm doing a video bit and I'm in a good place, then I will let you know. Okay, guys, just wanted to let you know, talk about that. Okay. Hey guys. So first of all, Happy New Year! Yay! Another year has gone, and another year is on its way. 2022. God knows where the time goes, because it just flies, doesn't it? I mean, anyway, Happy New Year, and I have some New Year's resolutions. First of all, I intend to continue my travelling, although it's going to be completely different now, in a funny sort of way, because it's going to be via walking or trains or buses, really, in the main. I'm going to try and explain things a bit better so that you can see how I do it, and that might help some of you who want to get out and about but are confined to your place, whether that be a room, a house, a caravan, whatever, and you don't get out and you watch videos about getting out because you miss it so much. So I want to get more people outside, because I'm the opposite to that. I just hate being confined in my walls. I hate it so much. I've hated it since I can remember. When I had my kids, I just remember going out all the time in the car, taking them somewhere, to a fair, to a country park, to the seaside. We were constantly out because I never wanted to be behind locked doors. I just hate it for some reason. I'm not quite sure why, because I feel such relief, and I make a cup of tea when I get home to start off with, and I think, oh great, it's my little world. I'm shut off from everybody. I can go and have my cup of tea. I can do what I like and nobody can see me. But then after a while I think, gosh, I'm locked in this four walls and nobody can see me. Nobody knows I'm alive. I got to get out. It's a sort of a catch-22 situation. So I do like getting out. I used to obviously love getting out in Lexi, and living in Lexi was just a phenomenal experience. And now I want to try and experience something different. So it is about getting out and about and on my travels. But the first thing I have to do is to find some continuous regular work. Now, Indeed Flex has been really good in helping me get the money in. But when you have things like shifts cancelled last minute, the night before, and all of a sudden you've lost £200 of that week. It's a bit of a shocker, and that's how has actually, since that's happened to me, it has made me realise that I need to have a proper job, 3 days a week, like I was doing up on the road chef. I had 3 to 4 days a week. I had my schedule in front of me. I knew exactly what I was doing. So I went to work, and then I planned all the things I was going to do when I was not in work, and that worked really good. I'm trying to find this here. So I've been for an interview at Sainsbury's, and because when you go on Indeed and you apply for that, it says Sainsbury's Europe, and then it pops up with a location for you to go to for an interview. So I went up to this local Sainsbury's for this interview, and it was only about that local place. So the person I saw was the duty manager there. She told me the shifts that were available. I said, I can't do any of those. I'm really sorry. Can I give you my name and the shifts that I can do, so if anything pops up? So anyway, I said to her, I can't do any of these. The other ones were midnight till 7 o'clock. And I said, I can't do either of these because I need to get a bus home or to work, and I can't do that after midnight. So I said, I'm really sorry, I have to turn these down. So anyway, she's taken my number, and she says she'll be in contact if any more shifts come up. But, she was pretty much throw me out the door once she realised that she wasn't taking me on, and I was escorted into the interview room, but I was just given the door and told, leave however you want. Okay, bye bye. So that was that. I've got another interview at McDonald's. That's on the 8th. I've got to wait a while for that. But things are starting to happen slowly. I've got money that's come in this week. I've got not as much money coming in next week, but some. There's a few jobs now coming into Flex. Just stick with the Indeed Flex for now until I find the job that's going to suit me and my lifestyle that I wish to become accustomed to. And that is work 3 days, get that 200 quid in a week, which is all I need to survive. Hopefully I'll be able to stay with Indeed Flex with whoever I work for, because I can take on more work through that, can't I? Extra overtime or whatever. So anyway, keep looking for me work that I want, and start travelling again, which I can't wait to do. Oh, by the way, a little bit breakdown of a bus ride I took for the interview today. So I've just done that as a sort of like a tryout of how I want to do these things. See what you think. Obviously there are areas where I can't talk, but hopefully it's still quite good to watch. Give me some ideas of what you think might be better done. Okay. Like I say, Happy New Year. Have a good one. Catch you soon. So guys, here I am, and I am just about to go and get the bus to go for this interview at Sainsbury's at Upton. Now, I've been doing a lot of thinking this morning and a lot of working out what I really want to do and how I need to go about it, because before, when I've been to jobs, I've promised them the world because I wanted that job. But this time I want other stuff. I want my life. I want to travel. I want to just earn enough money to be able to do that. So I'm going in with a different attitude, which is I only want 3 days or consecutive, because that'll earn me enough money to live on for what I want to do with my life, and I want to travel. But in return, when I come to work, that's what I'll do. I will work. I'm not coming here for the tea breaks or the chats or the fag breaks or anything else. I just come to work, and I'll put in a full day's work, and I won't take time off. I won't call in sick. I'll just come and do my job and then go home. And then at the end of 3 days, I can plan in the evenings, but I can plan my travels, what I'm going to do with my 4 days coming up, and see, that suits me very well indeed. So that's what I'm looking for. See how that goes. I really can't go around offering any more than I want, because I'm getting too old now. I'm 63. I don't want 5 days a week. I don't want 7 days a week. I don't want 25 hours broken up into 4 or 5 days, 4 hours here, 4 hours there. Nothing like that. If they can't offer it, I'll stick with Indeed for the time being. I've got McDonald's coming up next week. I'll see what they've got to say. I will go to these interviews and I will see what they want from me and what I'm prepared to offer them, and then we'll go from there. Glasses on. Wait for my bus. So that's scary. I've just had 2 buses go past me. The second one was the 413, which I know isn't the one I want. My bus isn't due till 12:39, and I have double checked this on my maps. Go into Google Maps, and you press on a bus stop, and then it comes up with this one. And it says it's due in at 12:39, and it's a 414. So it's only 12:27 right now, so I know that those 2 buses were not the ones I wanted. So I'm just waiting for this 414 to turn up now. Sat there waiting for it, so we'll see how that goes. I've actually bought my bus ticket already. I bought it online on Arriva. So I go on to Arriva. The sun's shining a bit, you know. At the bottom it says view tickets. There it is on there, and it says scan on bus. So if I press scan on bus, it comes up with that. And then when I get on the bus, where you pay by card or whatever, I just hover this over and that should be accepted. So going back to the maps, I've got this one that says it's left. Look, it's got the bus on there, and it tells me it's left the main interchange where it starts, and it's on its way to Birkenhead. And look, it's arrived at Birkenhead, and it's on time. So I know what time it's going to turn up. So there goes another bus, that's a 472 as well, which I know I don't want. But if I didn't have this maps, I'd be panicking. This is why I brought my glasses, so I could see the numbers of the buses as they came by. So I can't see that close up. I just love that. Sometimes this works really well, other times it doesn't. So yeah, I'm just going to sit here and wait for my bus now. So my bus is nearly upon me now, so I am going to stand in a minute. So as you can see, probably can't see, but there on its way down to Shore Street and then to my street. So I'll stand and wait for it now and get me ticket up.
I will bring 40 now on transfer 8 off. I was thinking the transfer.
No. Huh?
No.
How do I do it? I just bought it.
Put it on the other way. Go the other way. That's it.
Oh, cool. Okay. So there goes my bus off into the distance and I'm walking to Sainsbury's for my interview. It's a bit of a walk, about, I don't know, it's not that much, it's about 7 minutes. Oh, what's this you say? Going past McDonald's again. Oh yeah, but the other way this time. I've been in there. I don't know. Probably. Let's have a look at my clock. 15 minutes. Well, all in all told, I was in there 15 minutes because I went in there 1:15 and now it's 13:32. So now I'm on my way back to the bus stop. How does it go, you ask? Well, I will tell you when I get home.